as a long distance hiker, walker, runner, how does that, I don't know, habituation of your mind, right? You're creating these neural pathways of
Yeah.
like, sustainability just in the scope of my own darn body, in the scope of
Yeah.
my own mental capacity. How does that discipline that you developed in yourself personally translate over to the way that you scope and approach projects?
No, I mean that's a beautiful question. And it's when I tell folks, if you were interested in a marathon, if you're interested in even going farther, or if like you just want to dive into your first 5K and so on, everyone has the ability to do so. But 90% of it is all just mental will. And a lot
Mm.
of people will ask me, like, what do you think about when you're running? And I'm like, nothing really, just this current present moment. And that's mostly it, or what little pain and experiences I'm facing. But the beauty about some of these long distance races or events, whether you're out there for 2 hours, 6 hours, 24 hours, is that and I've had the chance of, supporting people doing these runs and have done a few myself and have organized races and watched people go through this, is that it builds a level of resiliency that is really hard to experience in other realms of life, pretty much. In the sense of if you do sign up for a 12-hour, 24-hour event, no distance tied to it. You just want to walk and see how far you can get, and you're very determined to go the entire time, is that no matter your experience, there's going to be challenges along the way. You didn't eat well or drink well hour two, so hour three, your electrolytes are super low. Or at hour four, your feet are wet and they're starting to blister. All these different things come up, but we're so focused on making it to the very end. We try and develop and figure out these solutions to solve what is this current problem we're facing, how can I find solutions to alleviate it or fix it, because there typically always is, and what can I do to consistently be able to move forward the next few runs or so, and be consistent continually. Because in the end, regardless if your goal is to do in terms of distance, you want to do a nice hike with your friends and family to
Mhm.
the Appalachian Trail, to a long distance marathon, or your first 5K, there's going to be challenges that are going to come along the way. What defines us is what solutions can we find to prevent it and continue going forward. And the reason we train so much is we try and with training is that I try and experience these problems in a more simulated way so I can figure out beforehand, like, all right, this is what happened, this is the issue, here's what I can do to prevent it,
Cool.
and let's keep on going forward. Yeah, it's and
Yeah.
then in the end, it's just all mental will towards the end.